May 20th, 2015 from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. It was NXT's Takeover Unstoppable. And the first match of the evening was for the number one contender spot and a title shot at the NXT Champion. Originally, it was a triple threat match, but Hideo Itami has a torn rotator cuff, so he was not able to compete. We do wish him a speedy recovery with that injury. So it was Finn Balor versus Tyler Breeze, and this match was awesome. What a great way to kick off Takeover. And Finn Balor came out in full demon regalia, as he had the makeup, he had the face paint, the war paint, he had the bat wings, and he had the dinosaur spiked horns on his back, looking like something out of Jurassic World. It was awesome. It was amazing. Finn Balor is the man. If you watched him in Japan, you know he was sweet with the Bullet Club. And now in NXT, he's going to be taking over. And that starts right here at TakeOver. He's already been taken over. So Finn Balor made his way to the ring. And once he took off the bat wings with the horns, we saw that on his back he had the Eye of Balor. And it was freaking sick. It was nasty. It was just freaking spectacular. That would make a sick tat. But so they were going at it. Tyler Breeze and Finn Balor was back and forth early on. Tyler Breeze was in control somewhat in the beginning of the match. Things spilled out the side a couple times. And then Finn Balor ended up hitting Tyler Breeze with the sling blade. Tyler Breeze would kick out. Then a little bit later, Tyler Breeze hit him with a beauty shot. And Finn Balor kicked out of that. Tyler Breeze could not believe it. He was beside himself. He was pounding on the mat. He was like, I can't believe this. And then he ended up in this frustration back outside the ring, and then Finn Balor came out of nowhere like a kamikaze and nailed him. That set him up to where Finn Balor then climbed up on the rafters as he was up where they have the videos for their entrances, and he came flying off there. And so then Balor brought Tyler Breeze back to the ring, and then he ended up hitting him, with that drop kick that set him up for the coup de grace off the top rope. And Finn Balor, 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor is the number one contender. So this match was sweet. It was awesome. What a great way to kick off TakeOver Unstoppable on the WWE Network. This lived up to the hype. It was just unbelievable. What a great entrance. The Demon is the shit. Freaking Finn Balor is the man. This was awesome. It was a good match. You know what I mean? It was a nice back and forth. Tyler Breeze, I'm not a fan of the character, but he does, he's pretty good in the ring. You gotta give him credit where credit is due. But I was obviously going for Finn Balor all the way. Very happy to see Finn Balor win this match right here. Very happy to see him as the number one contender. Cannot wait to see him go against the winner of Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. After the match, we saw Kevin Owens was watching it. So it's kind of like a little bit of a tease that maybe it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor in the future. But of course, Kevin Owens has his hands full with Sami Zayn tonight, and he's going to have his hands full with John Cena at Elimination Chamber. But as for Finn Balor, he's victorious over Tyler Breeze. I said this match was awesome. Definitely give it a watch if you did not see it already. And if you did see it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me know what you think about this match in the comment section below. Did you like it as much as I did? Were you happy to see Finn Balor win and be the number one contender? Or maybe you were rooting for Tyler Breeze and you wanted him to win this match. Either way, let me know in the comment section below. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. In the second match of the evening, we had tag team action between Bayley and Charlotte Flair versus Emma and Dana Brooks. And this is a pretty cool match. They were mixing it up pretty good. Bayley was in there. She was having somewhat of a tough time, but she got a hot tag to Charlotte Flair. When Charlotte Flair hit the ring, she was tearing it up. She ended up hitting a double DDT on both Emma and Dana Brooke. Emma ended up, though, coming off the top rope and hit her with a flying crossbody. But then Charlotte was able to turn that around and actually reverse it into the figure 4, which she turned into the figure 8, where she arches her back for extra pressure on the knee. But then Dana Brooke ended up hitting the ring as she tried to break it up. But then Bayley came in. She belly to belly Dana Brooke. And then Charlotte Flair ended up hitting Emma with the natural selection. And then it was 1, 2, 3. Charlotte Flair and Bayley win. So Charlotte Flair and Bayley victorious at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. And I was going for these two. I'm glad that they won. I thought it was a pretty good match. Like I said, they're mixing up pretty good. And I thought it was awesome that Charlotte Flair and Bayley ended up getting the W. I'd like to see Charlotte Flair actually make it up to the main roster. I'd actually like to see all of them go up there. Of course, Dana Brooke, she's new to NXT and she has to earn her stripes down there. But I'd like to see Bayley come up and see Charlotte come up. Of course, we've seen Emma come up already and she's come back down. You know, some people go back and forth. But I definitely would like to see more divas coming up from NXT, as NXT's women division is very strong and has a lot of talent. And of course, that was featured here in this tag team match. So I thought it was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this match, what you thought about Charlotte and Bayley getting the W. Is that something that you were rooting for, or were you maybe going for Emma and Dana Brooke? Let me know either way. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. So then on the next segment, we had Baron Corbin versus Rhino, the legend Rhino. And what a hard-fought physical brawl this was. These two men were laying it all out on the line. Baron Corbin was very impressive in this match, as he was in control for the most part, just dealing out the punishment on Rhino. So Rhino, the Beast, was getting beat down by Baron Corbin. Of course, Rhino got his licks in as well, as these two men went to war, and it was one heck of a physical battle. But then, as Baron Corbin was in control, Rhino would turn things around as he got him with a shoulder block in the corner, and then Rhino hit him with a spine buster, and then he got him with a belly to belly, and he had him set up for the gore. He went to go for it, but Baron Corbin hits him with the clothesline, and it was a mighty clothesline, and then Baron Corbin set him up for the end of days, nailed him with it, and it was 1, 2, 3, Baron Corbin wins. Well, Rhino takes Baron Corbin to the limit, but Baron Corbin is a man who lives on the edge, and after this battle you could tell that both of these men had gone to hell and back, as he was definitely fatigued and had gone through quite the physical fight with Rhino. So this was definitely an awesome match right here between these two men, and I thought it was a very impressive performance by Baron Corbin, coming out on the other side victorious with the win over the legend Rhino at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. So this is an awesome match. I was looking forward to it, and it definitely delivered, just like all the matches so far here on NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. As always, NXT is awesome. It is amazing. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out right now. It is awesome. And if you are watching it, let me know what you think about the match right here between Rhino and Baron Corbin. What'd you think? Were you happy that Baron Corbin got him with the end of days and won, or did you want to see Rhino hit him with that gore? Either way, let me know. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. Like I said, I thought this was pretty awesome. It would have been cool to see him hit him with the gore, but it was pretty awesome nonetheless. And who knows, maybe they end up having a rematch down the line, although I think Baron Corbin is going to be on to bigger and better things. Definitely an impressive win for him tonight at NXT Unstoppable. But as I said, share your thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you thought about this match. I thought it was awesome for sure. Definitely interested, though, to read your thoughts and opinions, whether you agree or disagree. So then on the next segment, and we had the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line, is Enzo Amore and Big Cass, along with Carmella, were going against Blake and Murphy. So Enzo Amore and Big Cass came out first, and they had their awesome entrance as always, and you can't teach that. So then Blake and Murphy came out there, and they were at it. Enzo Amore, he got a nice drop kick early on, but then Blake and Murphy, they ended up getting control of the match. Big Cass did come in and get in some offense, and then Enzo got back in there, and then Blake and Murphy kind of took back over. But then Enzo, he just kept fighting. He wouldn't give up. And he ended up hitting, actually first he got hit with this like power bomb into like a knee breaker in the back. It was crazy. It was like, you gotta see it. It's just insane. but then he ended up getting a flying DDT off the top rope, and that allowed him to make the hot tag to Big Cass. And then Big Cass hit the ring. He was just giving big boots left and right, and a big, huge body splash in the corner, and then he ended up dropping the Empire Elbow. And so Big Cass was in control, and then he ended up tagging in Enzo as they were going to go for their tag team finisher, but then out comes Alexa Bliss. So she comes out, Alexa Bliss, and she ends up attacking Carmella, and then Big Cass comes over to help Carmella, but then he ends up getting super kicked, and then so he's wiped out. Then Alexa Bliss goes over to Enzo, pushes him off the top rope, and Blake and Murphy end up getting the pin and the win as they cheat and they keep their NXT Tag Team Championships. This sucked. I was good until freaking Alexa Bliss came out there. What the hell? You suck, Alexa Bliss. I want Enzo Amore and Big Cass to win the NXT Tag Team Championships, but Alexa Bliss had to ruin it. What the heck? This is the first match that didn't go the way I wanted it to. But such is life. Not everything always goes the way you want it to. It was still pretty cool, but it would have been much cooler if Enzo Amore and Big Cass would have beat Blake and Murphy. Blake and Murphy suck. Even though they are decent in the ring and stuff. I give them some respect, but they suck. I really want Enzo and Big Cass to win this match. And I hope they get a rematch soon and take it to them and beat them. This wasn't fair. It should have been a disqualification. Alexa Bliss pushed Enzo off the top rope. That's not right that they got the pin for the win. They deserve a rematch. Hopefully it comes sooner than later. But let me know what you thought about this match. I was enjoying it until Alexa Bliss had to come out and ruin everything. But maybe you're a Blake and Murphy fan. Either way, let me know in the comment section below what you thought. Were you happy that Blake and Murphy retained their titles? Were you upset that they cheated to win and Alexa Bliss came out? Or were you happy that that happened? Either way, let me know. I'm definitely interested in your thoughts and opinions, and I respect your opinion whether you agree or disagree. Just leave me a comment because I'm definitely interested to see what everybody else out there is thinking about this match. Like I said, it was good, but then it did not end the way that I was hoping it would. So a little bit disappointed that these guys did not win the NXT Tag Team Championships. But hopefully they get a rematch in the near future. And I think it's bull crap that they ended up getting the loss by pin. It should have been a DQ. And Blake and Murphy should have been the losers. The real winners of this match were Enzo Amore and Big Cass, in my opinion. So then on the next segment, and we had the Women's Championship on the line as the NXT Women's Champion Sasha Banks was taking on Becky Lynch. And what a great match this was. I really cannot do this match justice. Becky Lynch came out in some new apparel. She came out in the steampunk gear. I thought that was pretty cool. I definitely thought that was an awesome look. And then the Boss made her way to the ring. And these two women went at it. And they delivered an amazing performance. This pay-per-view had already been so spectacular, but it just keeps getting better and better and better. And every match has been delivering, but this match right here has just sent it through the roof, through the stratosphere, out into outer space, blowing up like fireworks for the whole galaxy. It was amazing. These two superstars put on an amazing performance, an instant classic. This is a match that people will be talking about for ages. These two women definitely deserve to be on the WWE main roster, and both of them are 10 times more talented than the current WWE Diva Champion. But what an amazing match. What great, excellent in-ring performances by both these women, putting it all out on the line. Just a spectacular wrestling match. This match right here could stand up against some of the best matches in wrestling that I've ever seen, men or women. And let's get down to it. As this match, it was just so much. Like I said, I can't do it justice, but Sasha Banks was working over Becky Lynch's arm, and she just kept doing all kinds of different holds on her, using the rope even, just putting all kinds of pressure on that arm, as she kept working her over, as she was setting her up for a submission later on in the match, as that was her strategy. Later, as the match went on, there was a lot of close calls, a lot of 2 counts. Then we ended up seeing, it was back and forth. And as it ended up happening, we saw Sasha Banks come flying through the ropes with a suicide dive. Becky Lynch ended up catching her. She slammed her up against the steel steps. Just moments earlier, she had her in an armbar. It looked like she was going to win by submission, but Sasha Banks was able to get the rope and get out of it. Like I said, the suicide dive, but then Becky Lynch catches her. She slams her into the steps, and so Becky Lynch went to the rope. She was on the middle rope. She was going to come off the rope, but then Sasha Banks grabs her, and she ends up putting her in the bank statement, and Becky Lynch submits. But I'll tell you, like I said, it was just so much action. I can't even summarize it all. That was just a small snippet, just the very end. You definitely got to go check this out on the WWE Network. It is a must-watch match for any wrestling fan. Just such an amazing match. This is the type of match where there is no loser. Both these women are winners, but there can only be one champion, and that's the boss, Sasha Banks, as she retains her NXT Championship with a very impressive performance. A very impressive performance by Becky Lynch as well. Like I said, there is no losers in this match. They are both winners. It was just a spectacular match that you could watch over and over and over again. I know I'm going to watch it as soon as NXT Takeover is over. Going to watch this over again. I can't say enough good things about this match. It was spectacular. It was amazing. Let me know what you thought about this match in the comment section below. Did you think it was as excellent of a match as I thought it was? Were you happy with the outcome? Were you happy that Sasha Banks retained her NXT Championship? Were you upset that Becky Lynch did not win? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, this match was just so good that no matter what, it was a match that even going into it, I didn't know who to root for because I like both of them. And either way, I was going to be happy. But this match, far beyond exceeded. I had high expectations and it exceeded those expectations. But let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions about this match. So then on the next segment, in the main event of the evening, the NXT Championship was on the line as the NXT Champion Kevin Owens was defending his title against Sami Zayn. And what an amazing, awesome fight this was. This was a great card altogether, and what an amazing finish. They were fighting on the outside. It looked like it was a Chicago street fight from the way this thing started off. They didn't waste much time in the ring at all. They were just going at it, trying to hurt each other, using the outside as a weapon, just going at it outside the ring. They ended up over the barrier and into the crowd area, and then Kevin Owens went to powerbomb Sami Zayn on the concrete. Sami Zayn grabbed the steel barricade that was attached to the bleachers to escape, and then he ends up sending Kevin Owens over the barricade back towards the ring, and as the big man hits, he hits hard, he goes down hard. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Sami Zayn now in control, gets him back in the ring. He hits him with the Blue Thunder Bomb, and he goes for the pin, but the big man kicks out. Sami Zayn then hit him with like a half and half suplex, looked like a Taz suplex. It was crazy. Sami Zayn continued to unload with some more offense, and he hit another suplex outside the ring, but then Kevin Owens ended up power bombing Sami Zayn onto the side of the apron when Sami Zayn was attempting a Hurricane Rana onto the outside. So the big power bomb from Kevin Owens onto the side of the ring once again to Sami Zayn, just like he had done previously and the last time they faced off, and Sami Zayn was laid out. He was just done for at this point, and Kevin Owens, he didn't care. He attacked Sami Zayn while he's down on the ground defenseless. There was officials out there, doctors checking on him, but the NXT champion was looking for blood. He wanted to end his former best friend's career, and he had no malice, no remorse. He was just fighting for everything. He was going to do whatever it took to take Sami Zayn out. Kevin Owens then pulled Sami Zayn into the ring, but then William Regal comes out to stop the punishment, and save Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens didn't care. He didn't listen. Regal actually attacked him, but then Kevin Owens tossed him outside the ring. Kevin Owens then, filled with rage, grabbed the steel cage chair. He's grabbing at the freaking timekeeper. He doesn't care. He's going insane. He then took the steel chair and he smashed Sami Zayn with it. But just then, the music hits, and who is it? Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe! Oh my God! Samoa Joe is in NXT. This is crazy. We had heard the rumors and the leaks that Samoa Joe had signed a contract with WWE, but they had pulled the swerve. They had booked a match for August on the independent scene, throwing off the internet community as to whether Samoa Joe really was with the WWE and NXT. And it's true, Samoa Joe is here in NXT. Oh my God, so crazy. They were face to face, Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. But then Kevin Owens, he backed away. Samoa Joe got back in his face, and Kevin Owens hightailed it out of the ring. He took off to the back, and Samoa Joe was standing in the ring protecting El Generico, Sami Zayn's previous name. But oh man, so crazy. And it was like, oh, you just want to see Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens go at it. But Kevin Owens, he was hiding in the back, but he came back out. He knew he was being a coward, and he was trying to save some face, so he came back out to confront Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe was ready to fight, standing in the ring, fists clenched. But Kevin Owens refused to go in there. He's like, I did what I came here to do. He's like, I took out Sami Zayn. I didn't prepare for you. I'm gonna get you when I get you, when I'm prepared. It's Kevin Owens. He was filled with rage for his best friend, his former best friend, Sami Zayn, but that rage didn't transfer over to Samoa Joe. As soon as he saw a formidable opponent that he did not feel prepared for, he had no problem getting out of the ring and getting out of harm's way. He is a tactical, just intelligent, cerebral type of man who is not gonna just take a fight whenever it comes. He's gonna pick his fights, because he's not trying to go out like that, even though we all wish so bad that we would see these two lock up a fist, something, some move. Oh man, so much excitement. If they would have hit each other, something, anything, a body slam, an elbow, something, please just give us something. Oh, but we're gonna have to wait until the next week of NXT, but then probably not even do it then. Who knows? Oh man, so much freaking anticipation for this, and now we're gonna have to wait. So this was crazy, an insane match. Friggin' nuts, just so physical, crazy spots outside, big bumps left and right outside the ring. It was just nuts. And then Samoa Joe coming out was like the icing on the cake. The only thing that would have made it better is if they'd put the strawberry on top and had Samoa Joe punch Kevin Owens in the face or put him in a submission hold. That would have been insane. Or if Kevin Owens had powerbombed Samoa Joe, how crazy would that have been? Oh my God. But what a great pay-per-view, NXT Unstoppable. It was awesome. This match was awesome. Can't wait to see Kevin Owens face John Cena at Elimination Chamber. And can't wait to see Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens feud in NXT. It's going to be awesome. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. What you think about the match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I thought it was one heck of a match. And like I said, it lived up to expectations just as every match on this card. Although, overall, I'd have to say that Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch match, that was the one that took the show. But this match right here was right up there with it. It's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They were just laying it all out on the line. They were going at it. Just some crazy spots outside the ring, taking some crazy punishment, laying it all out on the line for our entertainment. And I just have to say, thank you, NXT. Thank you, Kevin Owens. Thank you, Sami Zayn. Thank you, Samoa Joe. Thank you, Triple H. This match was awesome. This event was awesome. I loved it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? And what did you think about Samoa Joe coming out? Were you happy to see Samoa Joe? Were you upset that he didn't actually get in a physical altercation? Like I said, I would have liked it to see if they actually went at it, but it still was awesome to see Samoa Joe show up finally in NXT in a WWE event. How crazy. Friggin' awesome. Thank you very much for listening. It is appreciated.